Doc Rich back at it again, and we not about to get surgical today, but apparently the beef is over. The beef is over, so they say. But we got Lord Jamar speaking about M once again on Vlad TV. That's what we're going to be checking out today. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you are new. Also, make sure you guys go and follow your boy on social media. The links will be typed up in the description box down below, where you guys can always feel free to DM me anything else that you would like to see. Or if you just want to chat, but we can do that too. But without further ado, I present to you Lord Jamar talking about M. Let's jump into it, man. Let's check it out. Probably going to skip through bits and pieces of this to get to the nitty gritty. All right, there's some filler that we don't need.
All right, here we go. Lord Jamar, welcome back.
V-Lad, what's good?
Oh, a lot of things are good.
Yeah.
A whole lot of things are good in the world right now.
Okay.
And we have a lot of topics to cover, but we have to talk about the elephant in the room first.
Oh. Now. God damn it. Let the record reflect. Whatever we're about to talk about, you're bringing this up, not me.
That's a fact. He's got a point with that. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? I'm going to give credit where credit is due. That is a fact. He's not the one bringing it up.
My idea. This is all me. Blame. Back in 2013, you and I started a conversation about white rappers in general being guests in the House of Hip Hop.
Yes, we.
Which I don't agree with, and I've stated my reasons why in previous videos. But to the new family, shout out to all the new fam. Appreciate y'all, man. Much love. Welcome to the family. But my thing is, if white people are a guest in hip hop, then as a black person, I'm a guest in basketball. I'm a guest in football. I'm a guest on the ice rink in hockey. Tiger Woods is a guest. Serena Williams is a guest. LeBron James, MJ, Kobe are guests. So if we gonna say white people are guests in hip hop, then we gotta say that we're guests everywhere else. If we gonna be fair. Now, if you're not talking about being fair, then okay, let's talk about not being fair. But then you can't complain about. See, we ain't gonna even go that deep. You see the hypocrisy with that though? Is it just me? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me and listen. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm open to being. I will never sit here and say I'm 100% right. I'm not one of those people. I'm wrong every single goddamn day, and I'm constantly learning. I ain't perfect, and maybe my opinion is flawed. But like I said, that's my opinion on it. If you got a different thought process on it, let me know in the comment section. Let's have a mature conversation about it. But like I said, if white people are gonna be a guest in hip hop, then Kobe, MJ, Bron, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, any black people who play hockey. I forgot his name. Damn, I can't think of his name right now. But like, then they're all guests. If we gonna speak about being fair, then that's what's fair. But let's get it popping.
Yeah.
Over time,
What you
over
thought
the
was
next
a
year
harmless.
or so.
I thought was a harmless conversation, but go ahead.
And before we even started doing interviews, I had an interview from before saying I felt like a guest in the House of Hip Hop, and I'm
Which
very
I had
happy
no
to be
idea
a guest.
about, never heard of, found that after the fact. But anyway, go ahead.
Right. So once you started that narrative, I agreed with it. Over time, Eminem became part of that conversation as a guest in the House of Hip Hop.
Well, no, how he became a part of the conversation is you said Eminem too. And I'm like, yeah, Eminem too. Like all of them. Eminem, Beastie Boys, Rick Rubin, all of them.
All of them. All of them. And over time, many rappers have kind of chimed in
I just don't
on
agree
this
with
topic,
that, man.
like Schoolboy Q.
What is Schoolboy I can't even talk. What does Schoolboy Q have to say about it? Let me know in the comment section.
Pharaoh Monch from Organized Confusion, Royce the 5'9", lots of different people. Yellow Wolf, the list goes on, because a lot of times in my interviews I would incorporate this question and get an interesting answer. So this kind of kept
going. At one point you was incorporating it a little too much, but whatever, go ahead.
Whatever. So then, to just kind of speed along this part, Eminem dropped Kamikaze, and he responded to you about being a guest in the House of Hip Hop and saying, I belong here, clown, and, start naming. Hip Hop was a house, then really G-Rap and Rakim would have you mopping floors and so forth. And everyone pretty much thought that was the end of that.
Well, then he also went over to
House of Hip Hop in that particular.
No, but he just addressed his disdain for Lord Jamar.
Disdain for Lord Jamar. So, just recently, a friend of mine, Crooked Eye, who's collaborated with Eminem a lot in Slaughterhouse, as well as on how Eminem feels about white rappers being a guest.
I'm skipping bits and pieces of this to get to the the nitty gritty parts
in the House of Hip Hop. So Eminem responded. He said, with the whole beef of a certain person.
We checked out this interview too, by the way.
You were quick to say my name on a diss track, but now when you admit this shit, you don't want to say my name. But go ahead.
He said, I never said I wasn't a guest. I'm absolutely a guest.
Right.
And there you have it, 7 years later.
Right. So why were we going through this in the first place? You never said you weren't, but you never said you were until now.
I've got some thoughts on that, and I got a feeling I'm gonna piss a lot of people off when I say this, but I don't care. It's my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? I mean, we're like assholes. We all got one. Well, at least if you want to live, you better have one. Oh, you full of shit, literally. But anyway, I think M almost had to say that in that moment because of the way that I feel like some black people would have attacked him. I feel like the backlash behind him saying that would have been, and maybe I'm wrong. Listen, I'm open to being wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm guessing here. I'm guessing. This is just my opinion. I'm open to being wrong. I want to get that out on Front Street because I know I'm going to have somebody, that's going to say something that's completely ignorant in the comment section and not be mature enough to articulate. Anyway. Like I said earlier, man, if M is a guest, then we got to say all of those people I named earlier are guests as well. And if you're not willing to say that, then that's unfair. Completely unfair. And if you're going to stand on that, then the racist shit that we see, the true racist shit, you cannot go out and cry about it. You can't. Listen, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But what's fair is fair. And I feel like that's fair. If you're going to be unfair in hip hop, then you got to be unfair everywhere else in life as well. Then you can't complain about the unfairness everywhere else in life as well, I should say. Because that's completely unfair. M is a guest in the House of Hip Hop? Was MJ a guest? If you say yes, then okay, cool. If your answer about MJ being a guest in the House of Basketball, if your answer is yes, then all right, cool. Discussion over. That's fair. If you're going to say M is a guest, then MJ got to be a guest. And if you agree with that, then cool. Like I said, cool. That is fair. But if you're going to fix your lips to say, hell no, MJ is not a guest. Kobe, rest in peace to the great Kobe the Bean, is not a guest. LeBron is not a guest. Tiger Woods is not a guest. Serena and Venus Williams are not guests. That ain't fair. And if you're gonna say that, then all of the other unfair things that are going on in this world, you can't say a damn thing about it. You can't be unfair and then expect people to be fair to you. That don't make sense, does it? And listen, like I said, that's just my personal opinion. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Actually, I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions on it in the comment section. Be mature about it. You know what I'm saying? We adults. We can have a conversation. Even if we disagree, that's cool. You've heard my point of view. Let me hear your point of view. And maybe with something that you say, you might change my mind about it. I don't know. But that's my stance on it at this present time. Like that's bogus. That's bogus. But like I said, if you say MJ and everybody else I mentioned are a guest, conversation over. I'm gonna wipe my hands clean of it. But if you say he's not, then we got a discussion. There's a discussion here. But let's see what else you about to say.
Like
y'all notice something? My nigga got the clean hat with the feather in it too, to commemorate, you know what I'm saying, for his little what you call it, his little victory lap, so to speak. Came in clean. Oh yeah. M said he's a guest. Let me make sure I'm clean real quick. Put a feather in my set.
this could have been ended a long time ago. Like, not that it's even anything like I don't even feel like, like he even used the word beef in there. Like, this was no beef. Like, this was just me stating my fucking opinion and a bunch of fucking stands having a problem with it.
I respect that.
Them, amplify.
I respect that. I'm saying no beef. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Although the way that he was saying things, it did seem like he had a little animosity towards him. And maybe I'm wrong in that. Y'all can let me know in the comment section. But let's continue on.
Find some shit so much back to him that he had to respond. Like really the stands, I feel, are responsible for a lot of this fucking back and forth shit. Like, you know what I mean? I hear the shit that they say to me. He hears the shit that they say to him.
He's listening. He's listening.
He just fucking conflates the whole fucking shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this was no real beef or whatever. And all my points were proven. You know what I mean?
Victory
I don't
lap.
take this as any
Rest in peace to
personal
Nip
victory or anything like this. This is actually, I said this on my show. This just speaks
Self-promo.
to the power of the soil.
Salute it.
Okay? I represent the voice of the soil of hip-hop. Meaning, you can plant many seeds in the soil, but the soil decides what grows. Okay? It's not the seed that decides. It's the soil that decides. When they try to plant the seed of wearing skirts.
He's right about the soil, but what about the sunlight and the water? Like, you could put something in some dirt, but if it's in a dark room with no water, guess what? Last time I checked, ain't growing. You understand me? Yeah, you need soil. Soil is a crucial element, but you need sunlight as well. I mean, you get you some dirt in a little cup. You put a seed in it. You put it in the dark room and don't put no water in there. Guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. Not a damn thing. So I understand what he's trying to get at. I mean, I'm being funny, but I understand what he's trying to get at. But it's like, you're the soil. Y'all let me know about. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section. Do you agree that Lord Jamar is part of the hip hop soil, which allows things to grow? You let me know. Ooh, that rhyme. Bars.
Skirts in hip hop, which was a controversial thing before the guest in the House of Hip Hop thing. I, as one of the representatives of the soil, said absolutely not. we're not going to allow that to grow. Get that the fuck out of here. And what happened? We not wearing skirts right now.
Right. And that's actually how the Lord Jamar Vlad TV relationship started.
People to him and all of that. I have a direct Kanye feedback. But I men,
talking about
you
Kanye.
know, it was an understanding, blah, blah. Elected and was like, you know what, he's right. Fuck, you know, the politically correct shit. That not record sales. You know what I mean? When we talk about the soil of hip hop, that's why I said we're the ones who decide who the GOATs are. You know what I mean? Not record sales, not how fast you could rap. Or the soil will decide if you are the GOAT.
Y'all noticed. Did y'all notice what he did right there? First off, he said the soil decides who the GOATs are. And then he said specifically, not record sales. Who's number one in record sales? It's M, ain't it? Who's been credited as rapping the fastest? It's M, ain't it? See the two things he named? But it's no beef. But you still going back to...
That's all my shit was. It was never a personal thing against Eminem. If anything, it's a fuck you to, you know, white supremacy. You know, to the fact that you think you could come in here and dictate all genres of everything. Like, and we're saying as the soil, no, you can't.
Okay, I do like what he said right there at the end. A big fuck you to white supremacy. I like that. I like that. Supremacy, fuck you to any supremacy. You know what I mean? Well, I'm sure there might be some kind of supremacy that might be good or something. But anyway, I like what he said right there. You know what I'm saying? Big fuck you to white supremacy. But what I don't agree with is what he said right before that. And the fact that he said the soil decides who the GOATs are. Well, first off, who's a part of the soil? First off, that's what I want to know. And if record sales isn't one of the factors that determines you as a GOAT, then what is? So you mean to tell me Joe Blow, who sold 1 million records one time, like he's the GOAT? Like he can be the GOAT? Like if you decide that he's the GOAT, so are we saying we would be cool with Larry Bird in the Logo, Jerry West? We would be cool with them saying, nah, MJ's not the GOAT. You know who I think the GOAT is? Mike Miller. He won an NBA championship. Fuck are we talking about? I mean, salute to Mikey. You know what I'm saying? He had that tray ball. I mean, if you don't watch basketball, you probably don't know who Mike Miller is, which is the point. He could shoot that thing. He played for the Miami Heat, by the way. He could shoot the lights out. But the GOAT? Because Jerry West and Larry Bird said he, like, really? You dead ass? Oh, man. Like, you see how foolish it sounds when you flip it? That's, like I said, that's just my personal opinion. Y'all can let me know what you think about it in the comment section. But like some of these things, like when you flip the roles, when you see it from a different perspective, it's like, yo, whoa, that I don't know about that. I don't know about that, brother. You know what I mean? Like, whoa now. Because if they were to start saying, oh, MJ's not the GOAT, we decide who the GOAT is. People would be in an uproar about it, wouldn't they? Just talk to me in the comment section, please. Talk to me in the comment section. Like I said, maybe my thought process flawed. Maybe, you know what I mean? I'm open to that. I'm not a closed-minded individual who always has to be right about everything. Like, no, like I said earlier, I know I'm wrong sometimes. Shit, I'm probably wrong on something every single day. Let's keep it 100. You know? I ain't perfect, you know, so hey, if you have a differing opinion, let me know in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Like I said, we adults, we can have a mature conversation. That's what life is about, man. Coming to an understanding about different thought processes and why people have those different thought processes. You know, we ain't gotta be enemies because we disagree, but like some people feel that way, which is just stupid. But that's for another discussion another day. But like I said, man, let me know what y'all thought about that in the comment section below. Make sure you guys, as always, leave a like before you go. Smack the subscribe button, that's right over there, as you guys already know. And of course, family, check out the video that's right over there too. You might like it. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Doc Rich, I'm out.